so you want to rank up. This is simple and easy to do. So stick around because I'm going to be showing you my best 2 tips for every rank in Rocket League. But remember, even if you're low or higher ranked, these tips can still apply to you. So you don't want to miss it by skipping to your rank. So I'm not going to stay here too long because I seriously don't believe this rank exists. I think Epic Games just places bots to fill current player numbers just like old dead Fortnite. So my first tip, camera. Go into settings and change our camera settings to something like this. These are very normal settings for a pro. So let's do what everyone does in this game and copy the pros. The only setting I'll advise you not to change is FOV. Keep it at 110. I know it's a big change, but this will help you in the long run. Another setting is camera shake. Turn it off. I can't believe I even have to cover this. It's 2021. Look, this game's company made this awesome setting that everyone turns off. See this? When I hit the ball, my camera shakes. Hitting the ball is hard enough. I don't want my monitor to have a seizure every time I hit the ball, so just turn it off. So my second tip would be just play the game. Just have fun hitting the ball, trying to flip around the map, and trying to get an overall understanding of your car and the field. Because these will play a big deal down the road. So just get yourself comfortable with all that. Now let's quickly move on to silver. My first tip is controls. I want you on a solid button layout, so you'll never have to change anything down the road. So we're going to change drift to right bumper. Now, for all controls in this video, I will just be talking in Xbox controls. This is what I use. If you don't, you'll never be good at this game, so might as well quit now. But seriously, just adjust to your controller. This is going to allow us to drift, jump, and boost freely without button smashing. So now we probably have arrow bound to something, but let's bind arrow to right bumper and arrow left to left bumper. Now you're probably thinking, we just bound drift to this. Well, yeah, but they don't mix. Drift is on the ground and arrow is, well, in the air. Ball cam. I've seen a lot of silver players that barely use ball cam. This is not okay. Again, when looking at higher ranked players, we always see them using ball cam. For anyone that has played a racing game before, this is going to be abnormal. I know. I get it, but racing games only focus on the car. Rocket League focuses on the ball. So this is going to be weird at first, but after a while, you'll get used to it. Just force yourself to play as much free play and ball cam as possible. Now gold is where it starts to get fun. You're starting to get a basic understanding of how to use your car, while also starting to learn this game has a rotation. So my first tip in gold is learn rotations. Well, if you don't know already, this game has a circle-like rotation that cars move around in a specific area based on the ball. In gold, most players think they have a great understanding of this. Well, they don't. Here's something to remember. Don't go for the ball if someone else is already going. Just rotate and let your teammates handle it. This will prevent a lot of double commits. So unless you want a bunch of 12-year-olds spamming you messages telling you to uninstall, then learn to not go. So let's keep it simple. We have 3 choices in this game. Go, stay, and leave. Go is anytime we're first to the ball. Don't hesitate and go. Stay is when we are in position to get a pass. So slow down and wait to see what happens. If the pass comes, speed up and shoot. If it doesn't, then rotate. Leave is when you can't make a meaningful play on the ball. So leave. And I actually mean leave. What even is this? I know rotations can be tough, so if you want me to go more in depth, let me know by leaving a comment down below. Secondly, you're going to want to learn a solid kickoff. We know that every time we start this game, we start with a kickoff. So let's practice using 2 flips. I'll show you. Flip, then flip again. Once you get that, try to add boost. Boost before and after the flicks. Do not do this. Boosting while mid-flip will push you into the air, delaying your time back to the ground. This is going to make us have a bad 50-50 and lose every kickoff. So, you finally snuck into PLAT. Congratulations. Yup. Soak it in. You done? Because this game just started. Yeah, just started. PLAT is where I see a lot of players do one of 2 things. Either learn to rotate or learn mechanics. Well, one mechanic. But you seriously need to do both. Rotations are key to this game, and perfecting them takes a lot of time going over replays. And mechanics are the best way to practice how to do everything in this game. You need to learn them both. With mechanics, learn basic things that are effective in game. Something like power shots, not flip resets and musty flicks. Power shots are the best way to generate, well, power. To do this, wait until the ball bounces, then instantly flip into it. Remember, this game is all about physics. Let the ball's momentum create height. You just deliver the distance. A great way to practice this is clearing and shooting training packs. Here are my 2 favorite to give players. My next tip is wave dashes and half flips. These are 2 mechanics you'll need to master to become faster. The faster we get back, the faster we can rotate. Wave dashes are used to get supersonic. We do a small jump, lean back, and do a flip. Well, half a flip. Time your flip to start once your back wheels hit the ground. This will force your car down and forward to generate speed. If you didn't know by now, speed is key. Now, how do we tell if we're supersonic? Well, our car will have these lines behind us, just like in Back to the Future. Now, to stay supersonic, we don't turn or brake, just cruise downfield. Once you get the hang of it, practice jumping off the walls and wave dashing towards net. This can be used to quickly move up or down field and is very common in high-level gameplay. Half flips allow you to make a 180 turn without making the turn. This will give you a faster way to rotate and get back downfield. This mechanic probably has tens of thousands tutorials covering it, so I won't waste your time and my time going over this. Just go watch one. Just know it looks like this. Okay, well, you're finally diamond. This is usually where players hit a wall. Players usually have a solid understanding of speed and mechanics. Well, they think they do. But seriously, diamond might be the worst rank ever. So my first tip is going to be adaptable playstyle. Learn the ability to adapt to any playstyle. Start reading what type of players you're playing with. Are they aggressive or passive? Do they like to rotate behind or in front? Fit the role not being played. This makes sure you can mesh with anyone and allows you to be the most effective player on the field. My second tip is adaptable positioning. Yes, I know, it's a lot of adapting, but this is something I can't teach you. There are certain things in this game that you can only learn by experience. Your experiences teach you how to adapt on your own. Learning how to read offense or defense and making the best choice possible will take time. Remember, we always want to keep possession, so position yourself to win 50-50s. As we slide into the higher ranks, we start to see how fast and mechanical players can be. So, most of my tips will cater to more specific mechanics and topics. First, free play. Yes, I know you're probably doing a ton of free play. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not enough. I strongly believe that most players' playtime should be in free play. Seriously, it may look boring, but it improves every aspect of mechanics. Trust me, sit down and get your favorite playlist blasting and get into a groove. You'll slowly see improvements, and I swear you'll be hooked. My second tip is aerial car control. Remember when we bound arrow left? Well, let's now check to see if we should be using arrow left or arrow right. So go into free play. Now go back and forth, diagonally flipping downfield. Go on. Well, which way did you flip? Did you naturally flip left or right? If right, use arrow right. If left, use arrow left. Arrow is like learning how to write. We want to practice in our natural way, so make sure you're using the correct one. Hey, do me and yourself a favor by subscribing to the channel for more content. Arrow left and right allows you to move your car in the air on 2 axes instead of 1 when using air roll. When air roll is used, you can control exactly how much you turn with your analog stick. Moving it slightly left will move your car slightly left. Hard right will keep you spinning right. We need to understand that air roll is used to do small adjustments like in recovery or power shots. To practice air control, use my favorite drill, figure eights. Load the map pillars and go around doing a figure 8 pattern in the air. First, go around doing whatever you need to complete 5 laps. Next, do another 5 not touching air roll. Then another 5 holding air roll. You'll see not touching air roll and holding air roll make it a lot harder to stay in the air. Learning how to air roll is frustrating, so make sure you do these drills and be patient. Trust me, you'll get it. Now, this is where it starts to get very interesting. This rank is full of players that really get this game, understanding a wide variety of mechanics and having a lot of speed to back it up. This rank is arguably the hardest rank to move through. In my opinion, going from Grand Champ 1 to Grand Champ 3 is like going from Diamond 1 to Champ 3. The skill difference is massive. I know, it's only 2 ranks, but the difference in speed and consistency is absolutely crazy. So my first tip is boost management. Yes, you probably have a solid understanding of where boosts are and have a mental clock on reset timing, but there are still bad habits I see in Grand Champ that players need to fix. One being boosting after a challenge. Unless you are boosting mid-air to beat someone to a corner boost or using minimal boost to land on a wall, stop using it. Yes, it does get you down faster, but it usually doesn't make a difference. Using boost when you land is more useful. Another thing to think about is trying to stay grounded. Yes, flip and Wavedash and do things to gain distance and speed, but try to stay on all four wheels as much as you can. This is going to help with your positioning. This is going to allow you to make quicker decisions. You're going to be on the ground more so that you can make quicker turns instead of floating in the air, landing, then making a turn. My second tip is speed flipping. This is a seriously useful mechanic. This is currently the fastest known way to flip during kickoff. If you can pull this off, you'll be able to win more kickoffs and help your team keep more possession. Also, once you learn this and have a great control over it, you can use it to get around the map. Again, this is the fastest flip known in this game. Consistently using it in the game will increase your speed drastically, so get practicing. If you want to know if you're doing this flip right, use this training pack. If you can hit the ball before it disappears, then you got it. If not, keep practicing. Finally, we have Supersonic Legend, the top 300 worldwide players in either pro or on the brink of going pro. To be completely honest, I don't know why you would be watching this if you're SSL, but all you need to know is keep doing you. Practice makes perfect and keep grinding. Your dream of being pro is right there. Good luck and don't let off the gas. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I put a lot of time and effort into this video to bring you the best tips I could think of, but if you have any other tips for any other ranks that I missed, make sure to comment your rank and your tip down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.